It has been 4 days of tremendous learning at the Union World Conference on Lung Health 2022. As we draw to a close, we would like to honour exemplary work with the prestigious Princess Chichibu Memorial TB Global Award and the Stephen Lawn Award. This year the awards go to talented and extraordinary individuals whose hard work and dedication give us hope for a better tomorrow in the field of lung health.
The Princess Chichibu Memorial Tuberculosis Global Award. This award has been given every year at the World Conference on Lung Health since 1998 by the Japan Anti-Tuberculosis Association in collaboration with the Union in recognition of distinguished achievements in international anti-tuberculosis activities. The late Princess Chichibu had been the patroness of the Japan Anti-Tuberculosis Association from its foundation in 1939. Shortly after she had started to serve as patroness, her husband, Prince Chichibu, a brother of Emperor Showa, suffered from tuberculosis and passed away after more than 10 years of struggle. Based on this sad experience, Princess Chichibu further devoted herself throughout her life to the prevention of tuberculosis. This award was initiated based on her wishes to make the world free from tuberculosis. And now this award is presented by Her Imperial Highness Crown Princess Akishino, the current patroness of the Japan Anti-Tuberculosis Association. The winner of this award for 2022 is Dr. Mao Tan Eang, Under-Secretary of State of the Ministry of Health, Cambodia. He served as Director of the National Center for Tuberculosis and Leprosy Control for 20 years and led the National Tuberculosis Program in Cambodia for DOTS expansion and scientific research. Now Her Imperial Highness Crown Princess Akishino presents the award.
It is a great pleasure for me to present the Princess Chichibu Memorial Tuberculosis Global Award. I would like to thank the Union for its long-term collaboration with the Japan Anti-Tuberculosis Association. Dr. Mao Tan-yen, the winner of this year's award, led the National Tuberculosis Program of Cambodia, which reduced tuberculosis incidence rates by more than half in 10 years. One of the keys to this success was a nationwide expansion of DOTS to the primary care levels. In order to achieve this in a short period of time, Dr. Mao Tan-yen established clear policies and created clinical guidelines based on scientific research. He mobilized resources, strengthened partnership with other agencies, and developed human resource. It is notable that he and his colleagues trained staff who in turn trained local staff, and his motivation and essential skills were thus transmitted to each staff member who worked in health centers in local communities. He also made numerous efforts to empower women through involving and building capacity of female volunteers for community-based DOTS. Dr. Mao Tan-yen, I sincerely wish for your good health and continued contributions to the fight against tuberculosis and the promotion of the health of the people of Cambodia and of the world. On behalf of the Japan Anti-Tuberculosis Association and the Union, I would like to present the Princess Chichibu Memorial Tuberculosis Global Award for 2022 to Dr. Mao Tan-yen for your outstanding contributions to preventing tuberculosis and raising care level in your country. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Your Imperial Highness Princess Akishino. Thank you also the Board Director of JATA and the Union for giving me the great honor of receiving the Princess Chichibu TB Global Award this year. I am very pleased and honored by the recognition of my contribution to the fight against tuberculosis. Indeed, the award I'm receiving is not only associated with me but also related to the strong support of the Ministry of Health Cambodia, local authority and community, to many people who have been involved in TB control in and for Cambodia, within and outside the country, and too many national and international TB partners. I would like to thank to all of them also. I will contribute my contribution to the best of my capacity in public health, including tuberculosis. Thank you very much again. Arigato.
Hello, my name is Professor Joy Lawn, and it's my privilege to introduce to you the recipients of the 2022 Professor Stephen Lawn Prize. This is in memory of my husband, who was a TB and HIV clinician researcher, died of a brain tumour in 2016 at the age of 50. And he was particularly committed to mentoring and enabling a new generation of TB researchers. And so this prize is intended to focus on that group, not to pick the people who've already made it at the top, but to find and lift up future leaders working on TB and HIV research, particularly with an impact in Africa. It involves a prize, but also a profile in Lancet, opportunity to attend this important union conference, and also face-to-face attendance at the next Stephen Lawn Memorial Lecture, which is normally around the time of World TB Day. So in 2023, that will be in London and will be given by the wonderful Professor Madhu Pai. We welcome all of you to join online or face-to-face and really look forward to meeting the prize winners there. This prize is part of a partnership. The London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine TB Centre, the Desmond Tutu HIV Centre at the University of Cape Town, and the Union. And I want to salute all of those involved and particularly thank them for all the work that is done on the committee selecting prize winners. And so far, 5 truly inspiring leaders have been selected. And here you can see their faces and their names. Each of them have a profile in Lancet, and I would encourage you to look at this. And for my family and myself, it is just such a privilege to see these people and the impact that they are doing as an ongoing legacy from Steve's work. And this year, the caliber of candidates was so high that the appointment committee struggled to select one, and they've selected 2 truly inspiring research leaders, Dr. Bern-Thomas Nyang and Dr. Ruvandhi Nathavitharana. And both of these are clinician researchers. Dr. Bern-Thomas Nyang is a PhD candidate at the London School, but he's juggling a more than full-time job as MSF Director across Southern Africa, a leader on multi-drug resistance in TB, and somebody who is clearly having an impact. Dr. Nathavitharana is based at the Harvard Medical School. Her focus is on TB diagnostics and use, which is such a critical and important research theme for impact. And I was really delighted to see that she led the Cochrane Review on LAM, which was an area where Steve invested some of his work. So I introduce both of these to you today. I congratulate them. I pass to them the baton that Steve hands on to say thank you for what you do, and may you continue to have even more impact in all that you do in your careers ahead. I look forward to meeting you next year. Thank you so much.
I'm honored to be selected as a co-recipient to the Stephen Lone Memorial Prize for 2022. I'm grateful to the prize steering group, the Union, the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine TB Centre, and the Desmond Tutu HIV Centre for this award. I would like to recognize my wife Maggie and my children Maya and Miko for being my pillars on this journey. To the TB Practical family, friends and colleagues at MSF, the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, and so many other institutions who contributed heavily to the work that brings me here, thank you. This year, TB Practical and Xenix clinical trials have demonstrated strong evidence for 6 months all oral regimens that are safe and highly efficacious for the treatment of resistant forms of tuberculosis. However, research is worth fairly little if it does not ultimately benefit those who need it most. WHO has done its part in recommending these treatment regimens. It is now up to us, up to you, to ensure that these regimens are rolled out at pace and scale. I am therefore very happy to accept this award, but also humbled at the work ahead of us. With compassion, intensely listening to affected persons and communities, robust and pertinent research, we can defeat drug-resistant tuberculosis. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ruvandhi Nathavitharana. I'm an infectious disease doctor based in Boston and a TB researcher with a special interest in TB diagnostics working in Peru and South Africa. I would like to say a huge thank you to the Stephen Lone Memorial Prize Committee at the Union, the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, and UCT for choosing me for this prize. I'm incredibly honoured and frankly humbled, particularly to be receiving this jointly with Dr. Nyang from Malawi on behalf of a large team that I work with. Just want to say that it's a particularly special prize because I think like Steve, one of the things that is sort of most frustrating and motivating for me in TB is really that TB is a preventable and curable disease, and it's absolutely unacceptable that now more people for the first time in a decade are dying due to TB, and I really share Steve's passion for reducing this preventable cause of mortality, particularly in HIV. I had the opportunity to work on evidence assessment to support WHO recommendations looking at the impact of the urine LAM assay in people with HIV. And I think what's disappointing is despite the evidence, despite WHO policies, this test is still not implemented in practice, despite its potential contribution to saving lives. And furthermore, it's really systems of care, rather than just any one diagnostic test. And that sort of led me to a focus on implementation science more broadly. And within that, I've been incredibly inspired by my friends and colleagues at TB Proof, who nominated me for this award. Really has really shifted my lens as a researcher and also clinician to really think about community-based perspectives and really understanding the insights from TB survivors and affected communities, which has led us to doing to contributing to a body of work, particularly around stigma, with stigma that's TB related, and really highlighting intersectional stigma due to HIV. So I'd really just like to sort of dedicate this award to my friends and colleagues at TB Proof in particular, as well as thank my many mentors, as well as family who've helped me to contribute to this work, and looking forward to what's coming next. Thank you so much.
Honoured guests, distinguished members of the Union, conference participants, thank you for your contribution to the Union World Conference on Lung Health 2022. I want to begin by offering my congratulations to Dr. Bern-Thomas Nyang and Dr. Ruvandhi Nathavitharana, winners of the Stephen Lone Award, and also to Dr. Eang, the winner of the Princess Chichibu Memorial TB Global Award. What an incredible 4 days it has been. My excitement about opening the conference has been fully justified. I come away feeling re-energised and with the knowledge that we can achieve our vision, a healthier world for all, free of tuberculosis and lung disease. I know this because this conference has reaffirmed that we have the treatments, the new tools, and most importantly, the people to end tuberculosis and lung disease. Now we must act. For TB in high burden settings, this means interrupting the chain of transmission by finding and treating all people who are living in the community with undiagnosed and untreated active TB. At this point, I want to take a moment to pay my respects to Professor Don Ennison, a truly extraordinary person who sadly passed away earlier this year. Don's vision, intelligence, originality, humility, love of humanity, and his profound kindness had an impact on all who met him and many more who did not meet him. We must redouble our efforts to do justice to his memory by finally achieving our vision of ending suffering due to TB and lung diseases. I want to thank all those people who have made this conference an outstanding success. The close collaboration between teams of members and staff, led by Dr. Carrie Tudor, the chair of the Coordinating Committee of Scientific Activities, and David Jackson, the Director of Conferences, underpins this wonderful event. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my colleagues across the Union for their tireless dedication to our vision. In particular, I would like to acknowledge my colleagues in Myanmar for the incredible work you do in such turbulent circumstances. You are a great inspiration to us all. I know everyone is looking forward to meeting in person, and I am hopeful that we can make this happen next year. In the meantime, I want to thank you all, attendees, speakers, sponsors and partners, for your contribution to this year's conference. It is important that we take every opportunity to collaborate, share and act. I am proud that the Union World Conference on Lung Health has remained the platform for this during such a challenging period. Your continued support of the Union is vital to this, and we are grateful to you all for that. It was particularly heartening to see the next generation of lung health researchers stepping up and making their voices heard through Youth for Lung Health. We must nurture an environment for you to flourish and make the next great breakthrough in TB and lung disease elimination. With that, I would like to thank you for your attendance at the Union World Conference on Lung Health 2022. I wish you a healthy and successful year ahead.
Thank you, Guy Marks, for your closing remarks, and congratulations to all the winners. We are grateful to all our distinguished guests, delegates, sponsors, speakers and chairs who have graced us with their presence and patronage towards the Union World Conference on Lung Health 2022. Next year, our conference will be in person, and we look forward to seeing you all in 2023.